Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the stock that is on the thumbnail as you have seen. And we're also going to go over some of you guys' stock for those of you who asked, who put your stocks of interest in yesterday's video. Yeah, yesterday afternoon's video. So we're going to go over that really quick, okay? So let's get right into it. So let me change the scene. All right. So right off the bat, we got the SPY. I'm not bearish on the SPY at all. It's doing great. Yesterday, I said I wasn't bearish. Today, I'm saying that I'm not bearish. Okay. I think we're going to go higher. I think we're going to see some money flood in the market. I'm excited to see how this is going to open tomorrow. And we will revisit that in the morning. But for the stock on the thumbnail, that stock is SYY. And SYY has been crushing it. It has been on a nice run. I did feature this in a previous video. For those of you who have been paying attention to our video, who have been subscribing, I hope you did not miss out on this nice entry. I covered the stock early on when it was at around $70, right at the bottom, right in here. Okay, right in here at 71. It dipped a little bit, which was nice, and then it broke out like 4 days ago. It went sideways, and then some money really started to come in. And my price target for this one is not changing. I still think that we're gonna go all the way up here very, very soon, in between like 82 to like $88. I still think that we're going to get there. This move is not over. Let's take a look at the daily chart. That is looking exquisite. It's doing everything right, and I don't see anything wrong with this at all. So if you're holding this one, if you got in this level, and if you got in this level or here, congratulations, you should be up massively, okay? And there was the one thing that I also like about this. The one thing that I like about this is that it made it even easier. If you go onto the 5-minute chart, there was a pattern within a pattern. And what I mean by that is right here, right there. What I mean by that is here. There was let me just get rid of this line right there, okay? There was another bullish pennant on the chart if you were like on the fence of whether you wanted to get in or not. And this right here was the giveaway right there, okay? And if you zoom in some more, then you can clearly see that there is an ascending triangle on the chart. This couldn't be any easier. it really could not be any easier. So for those of you who are in this, this is a hold for me. This is a nice play. I think we're gonna go all the way up here. So that is the stock that is the main stock for today. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks. All right. The very first one that we're going to discuss is Lemonade. I think that's what it is. Yeah, Lemonade Incorporation. And this one recently came out the gates. It IPO'd at around $50. It had its move and then it crumbled. People started taking their money off the table. And so far, I mean, it didn't want to crumble here, okay? Like we're way past the fear zone and people are happy and they're like getting in, they're buying it up right now. And I like the stock number for actually just one good reason. Over here, there is a bullish harami right there, okay? Also at the bottom, massive volume on Thursday, followed by some more volume on Friday. There's a bullish hammer right there. And another one is short sellers are placed right at the top right here, okay? Right over here, these people are terrified. If the stock goes up even more and breaks 90, you can expect them to be very, very scared and start like covering. And when the short sellers cover, the stock spikes even more. I would not be surprised to see Lemonade at like 110 to 120 within the next few weeks. This one could be a nice parabolic run. So keep that one on your watch list. Best case scenario, it just keeps running higher. It just goes up in a straight line. Worst case scenario, it does one of these where it just curls back down here and then run right like that. Worst case scenario. Best case scenario just goes directly in it. Okay, so that is my very honest opinion of Lemonade for the person who asked about Lemonade. Now let's talk about Yala, LALA. Now this stock right here, it looks good. There's volume on it. I don't like it because it doesn't have options. That really hurts my feelings. But for those of you who find value in the stock, okay, I can't call this a penny stock because it's not under $1 or it's not under $5. But the way it's looking, I mean, to me, it looks like a short squeeze. Short sellers are getting squeezed here. These people are not having fun. So definitely watch this one for a move all the way up to $30. Okay, like between 25 and $30. That's where personally I would be more comfortable going in shorts between 25 and $30. If it can just get there, even higher, that's fine. As long as it does it really, really like fast. And hopefully by that time they add an option chain to this so that I can short it back down. So that is my very honest opinion of Yala. It's not looking bad. The volume is coming in. Look at that. The massive surge in volume as it's increasing. So definitely keep this one on your watches for sure. If this one follows the market in any ways, it's gonna open higher at like 1764 and then run even higher. Okay, so that's my very honest opinion of Yala. The next one that we're going to talk about is Beam. And Beam, let me see this thing. Yeah, it's from $3.90 all the way up to $34. Personally, I'm bearish on it. I'm very short bias on the stock. I would not recommend anybody to dip buy this thing. I wouldn't. It's just I would be happy buying this thing. Let's see. Does it have options? It does not have options. Okay. All right. It doesn't have options. So if you can short this, go right ahead. I'm not bullish on this one. Again, that is my very honest opinion of it. If you see value in it, again, it's your money. Do what you want to do with your money. But personally, I'm very short bias on this one. All right. Now, the next stock that we're going to cover is MP. And MP has options. Okay, great. It has options. Now, this one looks like it wants to destroy short sellers. It does. It seems like a lot of stocks wants to just annihilate short sellers this week. It really looks like it. Okay, this kind of looks like the stock that I talked about yesterday, and that one was Billy. Yes, it was Billy. And again, we got the that is the piercing candle pattern again, followed by a green candle and a massive green candle again. Watch this thing for a short squeeze above $24. These people are gonna panic. There, I would be panicking if I was holding short from here and I didn't cover at the bottom here or the second chance to get out right here. Yeah, so watch this one for a short squeeze. Watch it for a short squeeze, okay? That is my very honest opinion on that. I wouldn't short this, not the way it's looking. Now, if there was terrible news and it gapped down to 20, then I'll be like, okay, this is gonna crumble. But right now, there's just too much strength, and I'm not going short. I wouldn't short this one. So again, the next one that we're going to cover, we have more time. Somebody asked about SPLK. SPLK has options. Yes, it does. Okay. Now, I like this one for the long-term investors out there. If you're a long-term investor, this one is for you. Okay. Now the stock drops. It got crushed by 25% through earnings. Again, I do not condone holding anything through earnings. People who bought YOLO calls here got annihilated. Those calls went to exactly $0.00. Okay. I do not condone holding any contracts through earnings. The most fastest way to lose all of your money overnight. Okay. But this seems like a good opportunity for the long-term investors. As you can see, if you go onto the weekly chart, I mean, the chart has been on a nice uptrend. Obviously, this company is not trash. Like trashy companies don't steadily go up years after years after years like that. So there may be a good opportunity for a dip buy at around 140. As you can see, I had that level drawing. That is the previous level of resistance, right? So if it can drop there just a little bit, right? If it can drop there really fast to 140, it would be a great opportunity for a dip buy. It really would. The fact that it got crushed through earnings, it may continue down some more. I do anticipate a little bit more selling pressure before it bounces. So keep that one on your watch list for sure. Long term, like over here, it really wouldn't matter at what price you get in. It's your long term investor, right? But yeah, short term, I want to see it just a little bit lower because I'm a bit more picky with my dip buys. So that's my very honest opinion on SPLK. The next one that we're going to talk about is DraftKing. Let's talk about DraftKing. And DraftKing, I told all of you, right? This is a similar scenario to what happened to Workhorse. For those of you who have been subscribing to the channel, we have traded this after the bullish harami, which I made a very, very clean video about. Okay, in here, my drawing is still there. Okay, and I've been telling y'all to keep holding in these dips because buyers were stepping in and buyers were stepping in. This was very easy, very predictable. This entire move right here. And then once it got to 53, after that, like whatever happens to the stock, I don't really care until it shows something easy that tells me exactly where it's going to go next. But again, this is the same scenario. It looks like the very same scenario as Workhorse. You remember Workhorse, right? Workhorse, I made that video right after I made the video about drafting. Same time. All right. And it was very easy. Let's look at Workhorse really quick. Workhorse. There you go. See? I'm right there. The proof is right there. Okay. Bullish harami. We run all the way up. And then what happened next? Right now, your drafting is right here. So hopefully there isn't anything terrible tomorrow that happens to the stock that it tumbles. But then again, I don't know where it's gonna go. Therefore, I'm not gonna put my money in DraftKings yet. I don't know, and if I don't know, I'm not gonna trade it. I'm not gonna put my money in something that I don't know where it's gonna go and when it's gonna get there. Okay, so just again for beginners, just keep that in mind, and I hope that helps you. Now we've been on for 12 minutes, so I believe that's good. That's good. That's good. Um, Again, if you got value from the video, definitely destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm as always. Now, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell. That way you get notified whenever I release these post-market analysis videos and the pre-market analysis videos, which will be released are on from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. If you're not following us on social media already, you can find me at Paul and Guma and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB right up here. Okay. Now, if you are a beginner looking to make some money in the stock market, looking to get started, I left some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 through step 4. Very easy to sign up. It only takes 15 minutes or less to sign up with everything you need, including Think or Swim, which you have been looking at throughout the entire time, right? And that one is offered by TD Ameritrade, free of charge. Also, y'all see what's going on over here, right? You can get 3 free stocks after signing up with webull using the very first link in the description below, right? And 1 free stock after signing up with Robinhood using the second link in the description below as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the morning. All right. Have a great weekend and see you tomorrow morning.